Now, if you're watching this video, I think at one point or another, we've all clicked on a video looking forward to seeing somebody's reaction to something. And then they proceed to give the most lukewarm reaction you've ever seen.
600 Civic, 2600 Civic, 2600 Civic, 2600 Civic, 2600 Civic, 2600 Civic.
You're on camera, say something.
What do you want?
Alright, hold up.
And then as a result, I almost feel robbed because I clicked on the video to see what you have to say, not to watch you stare blankly at the screen. Now, I'm sure everybody knows who I'm basically talking about here, and that is XQC. XQC is a React streamer that watches videos for thousands of viewers. Now, I am not much of a person that likes to watch these kind of live streams for reasons that you'll probably learn later in the video, but streamers like XQC upload segments of their live streams to their YouTube channels. And if I'm interested in the topic, I'll click on it. And way too often, I basically get through the entire video and the live streamer basically gives no commentary. I've seen videos of streamers just straight up get out of their chair and leave. While the video's still playing, mind you, they didn't pause it. Eventually, the streamer comes back. But do they rewind the video to go back where they left off? Nope, not in the videos that I watched. All right, listen, that might be the extreme. React streamers being at their absolute worst. But most of the time, streamers actually do sit down and watch the video. Imagine that. But some streamers like XQC barely add any commentary. Probably the most famous example of this is when XQC reacted to a video by Lemino, I actually don't know how to pronounce that, called The Kennedy Assassination, which is an hour and 38 minutes long. Now take a guess how long XQC's reaction is. 1 hour and 53 minutes. This man only added 15 minutes of commentary on top of an hour and 30-minute long video. I don't know, I would typically think if I'm watching somebody react to a video, I would typically want them to react. I don't know. That's just me, though. I even believe that Lemino has stated that he actually doesn't like this way of people reacting to his videos. Now, at this point, I want to give an example of a streamer that I believe actually gives quality content in terms of actual commentary on the video. Vosh is a streamer that I actually believe does this pretty well. First of all, most of his videos consist of him critiquing and criticizing the video he is watching, but on top of that, he also adds a huge amount of commentary. Whether or not if you agree with him on something, you can at least say that it is transformative, or at least I would argue so. In one of his most recent videos, Vosh critiques a Second Thought video for about an hour and 45 minutes. Now take a guess about how long the Second Thought video is. It's about 23 minutes long. So Vosh basically adds an hour and 22 minutes worth of his own commentary, or his own content. But XQC only could add 15 minutes? Now he's defended his actions multiple times using multiple different arguments, such as his chat doesn't want him to stop the video or talk over it.
Yes, a lot of it is just watching it, because that's what chat wants. If I commentate too much, chat gets bored. Streams are content. Streams, in their entirety, are content.
Well, if that is the case, XQC, then I think that begs the question, why do people watch you? I don't know. I think that if somebody wants you to react to something, they would actually want to see you react, not just perch up on your chair and stare at the screen blankly. Maybe just describe a little bit of what you see and then go on rants about railings or something.
Do not post this to YouTube for the lack of react. Boom! Metal pipes, cement, football, goal at the back.
Okay, so the internet all collectively said that XQC was wrong for posting that video. But did he learn his lesson? Well, in his latest video,
despised by others like Claire Dane. Another in public. No. At a later point during filming, Bruce Willis threatened to punch Kevin Smith, after which Willis had to be separately photoshopped into the movie's posters as he refused to turn up to the photo shoots. On top of this, Willis failed to attend the party celebrating the movie in a
my brain's a visual, and I get pictures of, hey, could you please act like this? I'm gonna punch you.
2013 interview where Willis
Did he learn his lesson?
How about no?
He says nothing for long stretches. He laughs uncontrollably for long stretches. Is that really reaction content? I don't think that's quality reaction content. And once a lot of React streamers got a lot of backlash, I would at least say some of them have improved. Like Hasan, one of the most popular political streamers, used to be very similar to XQC with his reactions. However, I will say that I think he's improved, especially with his YouTube videos. Speaking of politics, did you know XQC reacted to the Israel-Gaza war? You know, the videos where XQC reacts to buildings being bombed with people dying in the blast. And how does XQC react? By soy-facing the entire time. So of course some people called him out for this on Twitter. And how does XQC react? By replying with a picture of him with some money. Do I have to explain how messed up that is? Listen, bad reaction content has been a thing on YouTube for as long as I can remember. Specifically, I remember Jinx, which was one of the biggest React channels back in like 2015. And I remember I used to watch his videos a lot, and I honestly don't know why I found them to be entertaining. At the end of the viewing session, a lot of times I felt like I wasted my time. Almost like how scrolling on TikTok feels nowadays. But I don't know how anybody can get that much entertainment out of what XQC and other React streamers do. And since it's not really transformative enough, it almost feels wrong to watch it. XQC either needs to hire an editor or start pausing the videos more often and giving actual commentary. But one thing I think I don't see a lot of people talk about on this topic is that it is legitimately hard to be a streamer. Sure, it's not as hard as being like a construction worker, for example. Trust me. But most top streamers are live for like what, 8 hours straight? Listen, I know it has to be extremely hard to be entertaining for that long. So I'm sure that is why most streamers post this lazy ass content. But that's definitely not an excuse. At that point, I would suggest maybe streaming less often. Once again, most of my favorite streamers don't stream for nearly as long as these top streamers do. Maybe try to go for quality over quantity. Okay, so that's it. I think you guys understand why I think most React streamers kind of suck. And generally, I just don't really like the Twitch platform that much, or a lot of the streamers on it. If you guys want, I could make a video about why I don't really like the content going on Twitch at the moment. Trust me, this isn't a dig at all streamers. There are some top quality streamer content out there. You might just have to dig for it. Anyway, make sure you soy face that like button. And remember to please send this video to your local React streamer.